So, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Raw. You're here with Mobi. A bit of a laugh gaming. So, we built this huge plant the last couple of episodes, and we're just starting to open up a area down the bottom here. We're going to start using for getting down to rock, basically. That's what we wanted to do. So we're going to keep digging along this area here. Bought the excavator yesterday. Oh. Let's zoom out a little bit. Not totally sure what was going wrong there, but having a little bit there. A crazy moment. Oh. I'm not the greatest at operating this machine, as you can probably already tell. May need to drop that rock truck back just a little bit. I think we're hold up. Let's try that. TillTugg. Yes, I have tried those excavators with the bucket turned upside down. We have one further actually in the plant. I'll go and show you in a second. Which is ideal if you're digging above ground, basically. I'll run up and show you. There we go. So we also have another excavator here that has the drill piece on it as well, because we were drilling and checking depths on the last episode. Yeah, I totally agree. The other guy that's with us, usually Marcin, he may be in a while, he uses a joystick. I currently use a joypad. I agree, working on the keyboard is exceptionally awkward and hard. So, I'm guessing this is the excavator you were talking about. So we basically started off with nothing, or it's on hardcore mode as well. Started off with $100,000. Everything that we've purchased, we've had to earn. In the very early days, we were literally prospecting with pickaxes and just selling whatever we gained. But we've got to a point now where we're making a little bit of money, and we're starting to get somewhere. So TillTugg, what's your favourite vehicle? What do you like operating most? Yeah, sounds quality. It's TillTugg's replied. He's saying actually it's the biggest loader. He enjoys drinking the beer and fighting around in that. I can see where that's appealing. Should move this back in as well. Yeah, we use the biggest loaders as well. The loaders are just nice and easy to use. Like you say, you can just sort of mess around in it, not have to think too much. Yes, you'd like the excavator more if they didn't feel so tractionless or lightweight. They do bounce around quite a lot, but on one of the updates that's coming, they're redoing the physics for the vehicles, so it should be addressed. Me personally, one of my favourite vehicles is actually the tunnelers. We're not anywhere near that point just yet, but it's I do enjoy using the tunnelers. You gotta give them a try, dude. See, there's the traction, this lightweight feel that you just, I mean, the biggest excavator yet. You can, you dig just a bit too deep and it pulls the excavator towards the bucket. Yeah, we've all toppled them over. Camera angle, really struggling a little bit there. Oh, that's better-ish. Not quite full, but we can unload it anyway. That's the other thing that we find with the excavators as well. They tend to move and bounce on their own, nobody in them. Yes, this is the biggest rock truck you can get. Cost just over $6 million. It usually is, it's probably needing a service and stuff, to be honest. So it will run a little bit slower than going uphill is always very slow in this game. Again, a thing that I believe they are looking at. And of course it's got a fair load on it. Yeah, it's 5,000 horsepower, but it carries a lot of material as well. Ooh. So just the weight, and like I said, I don't think they've got their physics quite right in going uphill on any vehicle. So it takes the power out of the vehicle quite a lot, just trying to go uphill. Again, just pulling ourselves forward when we shouldn't be. The bucket is taking a bit of time to fold in as well. We're getting a little bit of lag because up over the background there is where all the smelting machines and stuff are. So when you catch those in the camera field, it causes quite a lot of lag, unfortunately. We tried dealing with it by hiding the area that you can see the smelters and that, but it still catches them. You're too lazy to build roads, so I want fast and strong, but I'm not complaining. This game is so much fun. It is a quality game. On the new updates that they're working on at the moment, they're actually they're bringing or developing the asphalt laying machine and also the asphalt production in the plant. So you will have better roads. So you'll have no excuse then. You'll have proper roads to build. There we go, we just hopped the tracks again where the extractor just seems a bit too light in the physics. One more bucket full on this one, and hopefully that will be it full. So how long have you been playing Till? Oh yeah, you played for a few weeks. So you actually are a welding from Orling company. So you know most of the machines, but this particular game scratches an itch. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people, somebody else I played with actually, two other people that I play with actually use big machines like this. Stavros, who you will see on my stream a couple of times, he's in Greece and he works on big machinery. And another friend of ours, Brad, who's in America, and he works on a mine site that uses big machines. So I think, like you say, it scratches an itch for those people that are in the industry, no matter, you know, sort of how involved in the industry you are. I think it pulls a lot of people in. Oh, you're in northern Sweden. Very nice. It's a country I haven't been to, Sweden. We have other European players. I'm in the UK, obviously. It's but we have players from Brandenburg. He plays from Switzerland. We've had a couple of German players on. You know, I've been to Switzerland, I've been to most countries in Europe, but I've never actually been to Sweden. So what type of ore do you guys mine at the company? Is it just like the game, anything and everything, or are you after specific ores, as it were. Should have moved it round further. Oh, you're in gold mines and stuff. Wow. So you do all kinds of ore, but Europe's biggest gold mine. Wow, that'd be so cool. Oh, you lied. Finland's got a bigger gold mine now. Still be cool though. Just seeing if that'll work better for us. You work for one of the biggest gold mines. Bloody Finland. I still haven't got that rock truck in the right place. I'm happy. Don't want to lose the rock truck in the hole. See if that's any better for us. Still needs to come closer. Like that. It's kind of better, but we're still skipping the excavator around a little bit. So we've marked off an area around, as you probably see the little yellow flags around and about. So that's the outline of where we're digging, the centre line. So everything to the right of me here, you will see, will be an open pit eventually. No, they're actually within the game as they are. They do a DLC that you can purchase that have extra bits and pieces in the game, extra decorations and different skins. But no, the flags that we've used are part of the standard game. So, tell what we're looking forward to. Till, I don't know about you, is they're going to be releasing new vehicles in drag lines, dragline excavators. Now that is something we are looking at forward to having to play with. Yeah, we still manually smelt and wash the ore gems. It's we just built a big plant to ensure that we get as much of the ores out as possible. Right, in fact, I will go and check what we have smelted. Get some more money in. Give you the guided tour of our smelting room. Let's go and actually have a look inside. See what we've got smelted. And also what we've got cleaned. Ooh. So we've got lots of gold ore ready to be smelted. Ooh. Which is nice to see. Plenty of ruby and diamond ore too, along with silicon ore. We should be collecting coal now, which should be in that one. Oh, iron ore. Coal's in the top one. And coal should be in the one up here. Yeah, we're collecting coal, which is nice and handy. And we got to start having a look at these smelting machines and utilise having them working all the time. So I want to look at the production. That's got plenty in its queue. This one, so we can, has that got plenty? No, it hasn't got plenty in its queue. So we get 2,000 gold going. You know that that's going to be running for a while now. Same as this one. Another 2,000 gold. That's got plenty to keep it going. And we'll check this one. Yeah, it's got plenty to keep it going. I reckon 42 silicon as well. Ooh, I can have some more silicon to keep it going. $535 gold. Perfect. And we'll get that. 897 silicon going, gold going. That keeps that going. Yeah. Just got. We need to get something going for that one. We've got a bit more silicon here, silicon ore. I hope that just tick over. Level 5,000. That's got plenty in it. Okay. So we go upstairs now to the wash plants. 216 rubies. And it's producing. Plenty in it, keep it going. This one, we get some diamonds going in there. This one's got rubies and diamonds. Perfect. Yeah, we've got plenty of time in that one. Yeah, that one's still going. Got plenty in it. And this last one. So it's actually quite a nice little cleanup that we've just had from all of our machines so far. So we were at 1.2 million or 1.3 million really. They do a sell up nearly 700,000 for the gold, 36,000 for the 224,000 for rubies, 103,000 for the diamonds. Takes us to 2.357. We're quite happy with that. you see the drinking beer and driving the load has hindered your building. I see that you need to get creative. Yeah, we don't get me wrong. This wasn't a 5-minute job. I'll go through the plant very quickly to show you how the plant actually works. So the actual hoppers are through there. So the hoppers come into these two lines. They come round into two drop trommels. Now the drop trommels, the reason we use those is it separates and drops out all the waste dirt. The waste dirt goes into, the waste dirt and gold ore go into, pay dirt go into this one. That runs round and the top line goes off as well, comes back in here. So the bottom line runs up to the wash plants, which will wash the pay dirt so it produces the gold, and any waste dirt then actually goes through this drop trommel that's below it. Has got a sell point, so all the dirt just drops out and sells automatically. That's why you will see our money going up automatically on the right hand side. It's just the waste dirt that's being sold. The top line that came back in comes into a jaw crusher, so if there's any rock in it, it will get crushed down into crushed rock, into a fractionator that will separate it for its ores, and then it all comes through into this room. So another conveyor sorter here that will separate it into coal and ores in that one. The bottom one over here will be your gold ore, your ruby ore, etc, etc, and at the top is your more sort of rarer ores from crushed rock, really, which we've not got to yet. So that's the outline of the plant. The plant used to be at the other end. I'll get my truck and I'll give you a guided tour right the way around the whole area. What's the best way to not get hoppers clogged? It happens to me every now and then. Right, okay. The hoppers, if you notice, when you lay them down, you have to ensure that there's no earth or anything. It's totally clear. So even if there's a little lump of earth there, when I laid it down, it might not show in the hopper, but it will start getting clogged. You need to ensure it's totally clear. The other thing as well is we put polished concrete around the edges here. Polished concrete makes the ore and everything else that we empty into it slide into these a lot quicker and a lot easier. If you put rough concrete, for example, it has more traction. Rough concrete is perfect for roads and the flooring because it gives you more traction, but it will snag the ores and the dirt, basically. So anyway, as I was going to do, let me get into my truck. We did have the plant at the other end. We created a two-way road. So the road going in was this way, all one-way systems basically. Road going in this way. We still have a small plant here, and the building up there that's now empty was where we had all our smelting and everything else when we first started. So everything was coming in here, unloading. And we can go out through the top area, then back onto the top road, which is actually the roof of the tunnel. We turn that into the top road. You will jump in this truck because the truck is quite quick. So we're actually driving on top of the tunnel now. And then we come down. This is because I've been digging out underneath and pushing the dirt through, really, so it's, that needs sorting out. I've been digging out underneath because that is going to be the garage, a car parking garage, or truck parking garage. So that explains about the hoppers, the issues that you're having with the hoppers. Well, it's good if we can help anyone out with a bit of our learning, then great. The usual moving by itself. mistakes are made. Okay. Oh, this is another glitch I have in the game. It's auto-saving at the second, but while it's auto-saving, you cannot dig ore. You have to wait a couple of seconds, and then it will allow you to start digging again. See, as you see, nothing will dig. So you have to wait a couple of seconds, and then there we go. It's just come back now. There's still a few little glitches in this game, but what Christian and the other guys have done, it's amazing. So I don't know if you know the history of the people behind this game. So they're a small independent, there's only a few of them, a couple of programmers. They used to be modders for Farming Simulator. So they've made lots of mods and stuff for Farming Sim, and decided to go and produce out of ore, which I think they're doing a great job. And the possibilities are endless for this game, with different machinery you can do. And spoken to them on Discord, found the game by chance. Yes, they are Nordic, yep. Yeah, you got to support. Well, immaterial of them being Nordic, I think people should support small independent guys like this. It just opens up the market to so much more for gamers, whereas the big companies, although they do produce some very good games, they get a bit above their station and they stop listening to what people want and just produce what they want to produce. Whereas Christian and the guys here have actually been listening to what people were after and tried to incorporate things into their game. And like you said, you spoke to them on Discord. Where the chance to talk to anyone of importance with a company like EA Games or somebody is, yeah, it's not going to happen. Yep, I totally agree with you. Those AAA games are mostly crap now. It's because a lot of it is actually based on hype. They, you know, this game is actually proving itself by gameplay, because they don't have the big advertising budget and everything, and hype the game up before it's released. Whereas a lot of the other games, Grand Theft Auto, don't get me wrong, Grand Theft Auto is a good game and all the rest of it, but you know, the trouble they've had with Grand Theft Auto, that is supposed to be released for God knows how many years now, that it hasn't been. And me personally, I find a lot of the first person shooters just repetitions of themselves. That sounds like sour grapes to me, because I'm terrible at the first person shooters. Hey Warpath, good to see you, buddy. I haven't spoke to you for ages. How you been? Yep. I'm totally surprised that you asked the support for the Farm Sim gear. The wheeling joysticks and Christian, the Swedish one. You don't have to add in that he's the Swedish one. Replied instantly. You're good, Warpath, good. Yeah. We all have a good lady that keeps us all busy, my friend. Oh, I don't know. To be honest, I didn't know it was a Norwegian Christian and a Swedish Christian. I actually only thought there was one, so I've learned something there now. Yeah, I thought there was only one Christian, so it's a good job I wasn't talking to them. You got round to remapping your farm setup for this game last night. I've been playing with a few people that have been mapping all sorts, from flight sticks to the farming sim stuff. Like I said, I use a game controller. Again, I think it's one of the things that makes this game so unique. No matter what you have, whether it's a flight stick or whatever, a hot ass stick, you can utilise it in the game somewhere or other. The Hori farming set, I don't know it, I won't lie. I know there's a new farming joystick, isn't there, for Farming Sim 25. But I've not used any of the farming sticks, to be honest. A friend of mine does have the steering wheel and the side panel. You don't recommend the set. Why is that? What? Is it cumbersome, or is it, what's wrong with it? Why don't you recommend it? You have to take the wheel apart to align magnets. Well, that's down to a build quality issue, isn't it? That doesn't sound good at all. Until you have the Logitech Cytec. Yeah, they're the same company. Yes, I agree, Warpath. At £360, it should work straight out of the box. I wouldn't be happy. Yeah, you don't expect to be having to take it apart and realign magnets and stuff. But till, yes, the Cytec Logitech stuff is usually not too bad, to be honest. For what you pay for, it's quite good. That's correct, Warpath. Logitech owns Cytec, but Cytec still independently keep their patents for. I'm sure that's just a politics thing, though, rather than. Used to play a lot of farm sim. Used to mine a lot, but people tried remapping it and drove me slightly insane. So I was asking them for native sport. You know, yes, yeah, remapping for this game. Yeah, it's like I said, it's we actually have another guy, Dolan, who's usually he was on yesterday. He's not on at the moment, from Canada. He's actually found a way of playing this game first person with his VR headset and stuff, which he said is absolutely awesome. I've not worked that out yet, but it's I'm sure that would be quite good fun. Need to talk to Dolan and how he set it up. So. Yeah, like I said, it's Dolan's actually set it up so you can play first person in VR, and he says it's really good. We can need to take some of these trees out so I can start to do a lot easier. Now I'm starting to cut back. Well, this tree felling's nice and easy. Oh, apart from when you miss it. Like that. So are you still streaming Warpath? Or is your missus kept you that busy you've not been able to stream either? It does depend on the game, Tilt. You tried it once, you got a little woozy. Yes, I've got a VR set up, and some games absolutely fine with. Others, they do make you feel a bit sick. Prime example of that, Flight Simulator, running that and playing it on VR, and absolutely fine on some planes, and then I played it as quite a slow plane, and oh my god, I felt so sick. I need to turn this excavator around now as well, so we park the loader up after I turn the excavator. Come on. Turn high ratio. This thing's a little bit quicker. Oh, this is better, this is good. So we're just cutting into a bit of a coal scene there as well by the look of it, which is nice. There's the money for the coal. We do keep some of it back so we can produce steel. Look, that's it. Whoa. Mistakes were made. Oh, excuse me. Dolan will be quite upset because he laid out quite a nice trench all the way around for me to follow, and I've roughly followed it. So his nice square trench is now ended up in all sorts of shapes. So Till writes, I'm glad you didn't see me during the first hours after buying my first loader. I flipped it and spent no less than 30 minutes trying to get it back on its feet. It was in the ditch, kinda. Imagine my surprise when I found out that all I needed was the radio. Yes, yep. You're not the only one. We've all been there. Or the other mistake as well, on the very first time I played this game, I walked miles away from the actual loading area to find a better place to start the mine, which then when people joined the game they all loaded in the loading area and they were miles away from. So I overcame that by buying a vehicle, but then my surprise when I trapped myself, reset the vehicle and like set up a rescue, hit the rescue me button, and I hadn't set up the rescue point, so all of a sudden I am miles away again. So silly little things that you learn along the way. We need to start moving these vehicles. Right, actually park this loader inside now. It's just going blind. Yeah, I think the majority of us are guilty of that, Till. Just rather than learning a little bit more about the game, we just all go tearing in there and just learn as we go. Trouble is, yeah, that does work, but you end up learning a bit slower. Hey, thanks Potato Tree for following. Really appreciate it, and welcome to the stream. But if you ever fancy joining in on our server, Till, yeah, I'm going to ask. We usually have a few players that jump in and play with us. Like I said, we have a base crew. There's 4 of us. There's obviously myself, Mobi. We've got Stavros, Dolan, and Marcin. All from around the world. I'm from the UK, Marcin's from Poland, Dolan's from Canada, and as I said, Stavros is from Greece. So we're like the UN, really. Let's see if that will work for us. Try and learn some more on your own. Nobody's a laughing stock. Nobody's a laughing stock. Believe it or not, this is probably the best I've ever used an excavator. So normally the excavator's in the hole upside down, or I've tipped the rock truck upside down. So yeah, no, we don't mock anyone for playing. We have a laugh together, but no, you won't get. You know, you would never become a laughing stock on this channel, my friend. That's my job. You've had that one beer too many. All part of the fun. Not only that, you'll get to see yourself on YouTube as well, because we stream it all on YouTube too. All these streams get posted up onto our YouTube channel too. Oh, mistakes were made. You see, this is what normally happens. Right, now I've got to work out how I'm going to get myself out of this trouble. Whoa, come on. Right, this is the best way of dealing with this. I did have a walkie-talkie. Oh, there it is. Radio. Mistakes were definitely made. They got you laughing. That's the usual. That's the usual for me. You're kind of lucky not to see the excavator in the hole with this rock truck on top of it, and the other people actually that were with me just calling me all sorts of an idiot, but. Oh, here we go. I didn't like it anyway. This is another thing that if you don't place it quite... If you place it actually within the ground, it bounces, and... See, now I'm actually hovering, so that should drop into place. There we go. As you see, it drops in quite nicely, but if you clip it into the ground when it's loading, it doesn't like it. That's good enough. I'll empty this one for now. You dare not use the tab to change through vehicles that flip the loader was in, and also tipped over the excavator I was tabbing into. You must be really fat, yeah. Yep. Well, we try and base this server on keeping it as realistic as we can, so I don't tab between vehicles. You'll always see me running to a vehicle, or if I'm doing something, it's I'll drive. That's why I bought the truck, so I could drive to a different area to do something else. So trying to keep it as realistic as we can on this. Also, prime example of that is you'll see a lot of servers where, and we've done it ourselves, don't get me wrong, where rather than using the excavator down there and the rock truck, it'd be a loader and a lot of conveyor belts. But realistically, that's not how, well, you would know, that's not how the a mine would work. It'd be too expensive just to run conveyor belts halfway across the landscape. And it also takes away the point of having rock trucks and excavators and everything else. So, yeah, we base this on what we can do. And just like real life, you know, you crash the excavator, you can get your radio out and get a helicopter to bring you a new one. You don't tab anymore. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just it's dependent on the type of game you want to play. You know, we've played silly maps previously, where it was even things like the four of us took down a whole mountain in just using conveyor belts and bulldozers. Absolutely crazy. Exactly that as well. You're quite right there. You know, when you're solo playing, it can get a little bit monotonous if you've got an idea in mind that you want to get done quickly and it's not happening. So you do opt for the time-saving method. Oh, auto save. I'm hoping to get that glitch sorted quick, because it's a real annoying one. You say you're a 100% solo player. You need to get yourself a crew, my friend. It turns the game into a totally different level when you're playing multiplayer. It's a lot more enjoyable. As I say, I'm being Billy No Mates. Nobody online at the moment. There's a couple of bucket falls again, and then be time to go and empty the rock. So Dolan built this big ramp yesterday. Building ramps can be a complete nightmare. So you're truly impressed by these guys, the devs. I mean, I tried Gold Rush not that long ago. It doesn't have to feel, in your opinion. No, you're not babbling too much at all, Till. Yeah, but the thing is Gold Rush, I think, was a totally different game idea. You know, Gold Rush was based off of the TV series, so it was all about just finding gold and you know, working the different machinery and building the plants to work the way you wanted it, you know, with the hoses and electricity. So with Out of Ore, it is based off of just general mining, so it all goes for gold ore mostly, but you know, you can go for iron, etc., etc. My only quibble with this game that I think it needs to be changed is the fact of you can't fail. You can make money so easily. Just, you know, you need to have some way that if things don't work properly, you know, you're mining the wrong ore, for example, you fail. Your company goes broke, and that's it. You know, the repair costs for the machinery needs to be brought in. Where, you know, with this you can be in the negative, but I just, you know, all I need to do to earn some money is grab a pickaxe, dig, and then just sell that, you know, 5 bits of dirt for $7. It's, you know, although it's slow, you make money just by selling dirt. Reality isn't quite that level. You know, I'm hoping, because they're bringing in things like power lines and auctions and stuff. The other thing, it could be a good time to sell gold or a bad time to sell gold, because the market price is fluctuated. You know, so it forces you to maybe chase coal, for example, rather than gold, because the price is better for coal. I don't know. There's many options out there that could be done with this game, and as I keep saying, I'm amazed at what they have done. And it is still, you know, it's still under development, so these things may come along. I think there's a balancing issue. There's little point in perfecting when the whole game isn't there yet. I totally agree. Yeah, if the prices fluctuated on the ores and stuff, it would make you hold on to gold ore, for example, and wait until the better price comes along. And we also need to see something happening with the diamonds and the rubies, because they don't seem to have a throughput yet. Not saying that they won't have. So you can produce plastic and produce steel and make other things with those bits and pieces. With diamonds and rubies, you know, maybe they could do it where it's you're getting industrial diamonds, for example. You know, the quality's not there, or you might stumble across a jewelry grade diamond. Just, yeah, like I said, it's still early days for what these guys have done, and I do think it's amazing. And as I said earlier on, the sky is the limit. You can incorporate all sorts of things into this game. And the fact that they're selling the game as well at the moment for like $20, I think is a bargain. We need to get a fuel container down here. We need to buy a fuel lorry. Fuel truck. Truck. No, let's put fuel. That's the one I want. 197,000. You have 85 hours in it. Just started. Yeah, exactly. It's, you can just keep going and going and going and going. Fuel and Fuel it up first. Yeah, and if you actually work that out into your 85 hours into the £20 or whatever it is to buy the game, it's not that many games you're actually getting that amount of enjoyment for the at least amount of money input into it. So it's going to feel like that later. Hold on one. Want to fuel the excavator, not the rock truck. There we go, perfect. Move the fuel truck out of the way. Rock truck. Yeah, if these guys stay in, you don't get bought by EA. This goes through the limit. It's very true. But in the same breath, I wouldn't blame them if they got offered the right amount of money and sold out, because they're human at the end of the day. It would be a shame. It would be the beginning of the end of the game, but it's let's hope it doesn't happen. But I wouldn't blame them if they did. But there again, Farming Simulator is come on a long way, and they've gone mainstream now. So it's that's actually progressed quite well compared to how it started. Yeah, Till, you're the same as me. You like money, so you can't fault anyone for whoring out. You probably would. I probably would too. And those people that say, "Oh no, I wouldn't," I'm sure there are a few people out there that wouldn't, but the majority of them are like us and would. Things come into a huge perspective into people's lives when, if somebody offered you $1,000 or £1,000 or 1,000 whatever, yeah, you go, no, it's not worth my time. But if they're suddenly offering you 10 million to do something, you will give it a fair consideration. Yeah, I saw that in the T-shirt in Vegas when I was out there, and I did like that saying. I'm not going to quote it for a YouTube channel, but yes, I did like that. Just thinking if I'm supposed to part this, probably going to be about there, because this excavator needs to come back a bit. No, don't be sorry. It's all good. And it's too far away again, so I've just emptied that all over the floor. I don't mind emptying it on the floor sometimes because it gives you an idea where to park the rock truck. Oops. Got a little touch, and as you see, we've dug out a fair amount of this area already. Come on. What's going on? I wasn't high enough. There we go, that's better, that's a bit more smoother. Whoa. That, believe it or not, that was going to tip the excavator up is because I caught underneath the flag there. So again, just like real life, you've got a 200-ton excavator and you get it caught on the little flag, then you end up getting it caught. Hi Rick, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. I don't know where these guys are today. They usually come in and help me with the mine, but everyone's busy in real life today, I think. So I'm here all on my own. Yes, another thing that you hope is that they address the digging physics is very CPU heavy. But you're okay with your old potato, but a lot of peeps have it worse. It's not just the digging. There's a something going on that they're trying to locate fully it's causing very heavy CPU drain. But yes, I'm fairly lucky I've got not too bad a computer, and my CPU fan is like whirring away every time I play this. Yeah, you play Cyberpunk and R2D2 at 60 frames per second, but this game wants to know your CPU to the roof. Yes, yeah. The thing is, though, is, you know, it saves you on heating because your computer ends up glowing in the dark and warming your house up, so it's all good. But yes, it's another thing that they are actively working on, trying to reduce the CPU load. See, I do feel sorry for them as well in another respect, is that when you're a small team, you're trying to bring out new things and new ideas and stuff to keep the game interesting. Here comes Marcin now. Yeah, to keep the game interesting, but you're also trying to address issues and problems as they arise. So you're flat out busy. So is he loaded in yet? Not yet. Sorry about that, guys. I had to be AFK for a second. Yeah, you're totally right and never complain. Just mention your gripes. This dev team is, what, 5 guys, Blizzard or whichever big studios are like. Don't. Yep, exactly. If you don't, is Marcin. If you don't mention it, then things won't get resolved. Yeah, if you don't mention it, things don't get resolved. But it's there's a way of doing it, isn't there? You mention it as in it's an issue. Don't moan about it. These guys are working hard and doing everything they can. Appreciate what they've done so far, rather than what all the issues are. Because as you've said already, it's a real fun game, and it is a fun game. I enjoy it anyway. Marcin might be moaning because I've stolen his truck. Ooh. You can have the excavator. He's very good on the excavator. He's totally different compared to how I am. This is a guy that does very well in working this machine. Mind you, he uses the other excavator more than this one, so we'll see what he's like in this one. Needs to finish digging up here, so I stole his truck earlier on. We haven't quite got enough money to buy the big dump truck. Go. Should be good for him. I'll go and process some more ore. Right, there we go. So as you see again, just from continually just going off to do our bits and pieces, this is producing more and more ore. So let's have a look, see if we've got any more. No, got no iron ore yet. Marcin to pick some iron ore up. Got lots of coal. That's good money selling the coal, so I will sell that 10,000 coal for $90,000. So he's saying to buy a second dumper, but it's 6 million. We haven't got 6 million yet. We're not keeping this moving, so let's see how much gold and silicon I end up with here. Let's get silicon working. Silver can make gold. That's what we like to see. Some more silicon, a bit of aluminium. Don't know why I've gone for the aluminium. That's been just something that was just a bit excess and left in the inventory. 4,700, over 5,000 gold ingots. Will be a nice return. We're back up onto rubies and diamonds. So Till says you were saving up for the big dumper, but now that you've seen it drive, I'm not sure. Oh well, you'll manage somehow. Yeah, it's slow, but you got to think, Till, it's you're carrying a lot of stuff. The small rock trucks, when you're using big loaders and big excavators, the small rock trucks just fill up in one load, and it's a pointless task. You know, it also, our rock truck will need a service, so probably needs a high-end turbo put onto it and the like, because when it's been run for a while, it does start slowing down a little bit. Right, let's see what we end up with here. 800,000 for the gold. There was 67,000 for silicon. There you go, 3.6 million now. As you see, Marcin chomping away. So to help him out, or it's not just help him out, I'll jump in this loader. I've got some stuff at the top of the ramp. So I pushed stuff through from underneath. I was digging out for the Yep, you will continually keep paying out dynamite and stuff. So your best bet with your hoppers is to actually dismantle them totally, take them out of the equation first, and make sure that it's totally clear where you're putting the hopper, so there's no points of dirt coming through or anything. And you'll have a better experience, not clogging up so much. Okay, do you want to learn another little trick in lining up conveyors? This is a sneaky little trick. This is I can show you if you want to know. I've taught a few people my sneaky little trick, but it works well. Okay, right, give me a second and I'll it's exactly the same principle with hoppers and conveyors and whatever else you want. Okay. Move this out of the way and I'll go to our storage to get a couple of conveyors out just to show you. Move this out of the way so it's not in Marcin's way. This is a very handy little tip. So I'll grab a couple of there you go, I've got 4 hoppers there. And say I want to let me go up here so I'm out of everyone's way. Right, I want to run the hopper so it would come off the end there, right? Now if I select the hopper straight off, it's going right. So it's going that way. Okay, I want it to go the opposite way. The arrow is pointing the wrong way for where I want it to go. No matter what I'm doing, is the arrow doesn't want to go. You can change it from grid build to free build. Okay, so you can do it that way, but lining stuff up then is really awkward. What I always do, so I'll go back to snap build because it's nothing to snap to. Again, when I start snapping it, it's pointing in the wrong direction. So what I do is keep it in snap mode, and just with one concrete block, that's all you need. One concrete block. Pop that concrete block down. Now when I go with my hopper and snap it, on that face, the arrow is pointing the correct way where I want it. So there you go, that's ready to go. So with that one concrete block, the other thing you find, say if I wanted it to drop directly off of here perfectly, okay? When in snap mode and stuff, it's like, yeah, I'm kind of guessing. Whereas I know that that's 4 blocks long. So if I count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then place it on the 5th block there, now when I put it's dropping perfectly. So use a concrete block, just a single concrete block. Again, if I need to, it's too low, I need it higher. So I just then get a second concrete block and then run the off of the fascia edge. So using the concrete blocks really does help in lining conveyors and hoppers. I hope that helps. Well, I'm glad it has made your day. It does make life so much easier in doing, so placing bits and pieces just by using a concrete block. Right, I'm going to actually fast pick this stuff just to get it out of the way. See, the other thing with this, well, is you can either fast pick it or use the fast shovel, and the fast shovel will actually smooth it out into the ground. So you'll have to come back onto the channel, Till, and let us know how you got on with placing the block and able to play. It's so much easier when you get used to it. But please come back and tell the rest of the viewers how it worked out for you. And if you want to see other tips and tricks, that you'll see it as we've built the whole process up here, and you want to see previous episodes of what we've done, go onto YouTube. Bit of a Laugh Gaming. You'll see the whole series of how we've got to where we are now. Now, there's a couple of little tips in there if you want a very quick plant that captures pretty much everything. We've run it, we've run it time and time again. It's one of my favourite setups. Oh, you've already subbed to the YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Don't ever... Unfortunately, there are people in this world that will say horrible things about people for whatever reason. For whatever reason. Never be scared of what other people think. Because the people that think good things of you are the only ones whose opinion should really count. And you say that, how could you not know? Trust me, the amount of people that have played this game for a long time and didn't know that little trick, there's been lots of them. So it's we're not all perfect and we don't all know absolutely everything. I'm sure there's things that people come up and say to me, oh, you tried doing this? And I go, oh my God, how simple is that? But this is what it's all about, is we give each other tips and tricks, and it makes the game more fun and easier for everybody. Stick this out as well, because Marcin is on a mission down here. This is another thing I hope that they get sorted soon, is the ground glitch where you end up making the load to do handstands and stuff because it's caught up in the ground. As you can see, we've got lots of projects going on. So we're digging out up here still. We're still digging out underneath the ramp there, so we can park the vehicles in there eventually. We've got the bottom area going on, so we can try and get down to rock and get more valuable ores, the silver ore and the platinum ore, etc. So I mentioned the polished concrete. I have used the rough one, but I still feel like the ore bleeds through the concrete. So I bounce the ore off the back wall, which I won't have to do anymore, I guess. Yes, if you drop it directly down onto concrete, it will bleed through and you lose it. If it's a product of you're actually aiming mostly, I'll also save. I'll show you what I mean now. If it's sort of an overspill, it follows the rest of the ore. Okay, so this now, for example, if I had a polished floor there and dumped it straight on the floor, it just disappears. Okay, here, if I do it like this, I can actually show you on the top actually. That would be, let's get a bit. Right, so here for example, you watch how the earth goes, that it's sliding down, and we'll actually go into the hopper. But it is to catch the overspill rather than being a main chute, as it were. You shouldn't lose too much ore. You might lose a little bit, but not as much as you will by using the rough concrete. I'll do it again just so it sort of shows you how it slides and bounces in, you see. Don't know if I'll be able to show you much more, but there's more so let's see what I can do. So what's up with Marcin? But he's broken down. Till says, yeah, that is so smooth, I can't thank you enough. The damn dirt was growing like a snake under the hopper and around it. And the deleting explosives aren't all that deleting, no they're not. There's only one way to really delete everything that way, is by using a nuke, but it kind of again defeats the object because you just wiped out half of your ore and everything else. I'm gonna get up here so I can show you another angle. The dome was working previously. Let's get some dirt on the loader. Oop, too far. So what I'm going to try and do here is to show you, because that's polished concrete on the front edge there. So let's just see, oh, wrong button. See if that's, see, as you can see straight away there, is it's actually, slipping off of the concrete and dropping into the hopper. Okay, Till, yeah, go play, go and enjoy the game. That's what it's all about. Just a bit more lurky. the high point out there, so we can reduce it down with the shovel again. Get up and take the hanging over edge off of this this fascia here. Amount of times I've done this and it's gone wrong and I end up falling through. Or the other terrible one is when I'm doing this for Marcin and he digs the floor out underneath me. He's done that to me a few times. Like that. Marcin's working away well there for doing something. Let's get rid of that. Oh, excuse me, I have a tickle in my throat. So it just removes the overhangs that we have. What are you doing? You can't cut trees. His game's probably glitched and he can see a tree. There was no tree there. Blocked his exit for some reason. So the game for him, remember what his button is. Poor Marcin. He's been patting the tree there that's been non-existent. So I'm going to have to use a bit of dynamite at the top, I think, to get rid of this overhang. It's quite a big overhang there. It's all this area. So we want to put the dramite up there and the detonator. So dramite won't cause it. It actually makes the earth disappear. Just to get rid of this overhang. So I really appreciate people like Till, who is new to the game, and you know, have a couple of questions in how to do bits and pieces, because it you know, we like helping people and making the game more fun for everybody, helping you get the most out of the game, because you know, we all learn somewhere, and I'm sure there's tips and tricks that people will tell me. You know, why are you doing it this way? This way is so much easier. So again, if you've got any questions and you're watching on YouTube, drop it down as a comment, and we'll do our best to answer the question. And if we don't know the answer, I'm sure we'll find somebody that will know the answer. Or alternatively, you see something that we're doing and you know there's an easier way, then please let us, like that for example, please let us know. You haven't got to thank me for anything, Till. Like I said, we actually appreciate the input from viewers. It's also nice for us as well to know that somebody's, you know, we have the little symbol up there saying so many people are watching, but it actually relates when people type a comment and just say something. Otherwise you just hear me waffling on about rubbish. Not sure where Marcin's gone. I've fallen off again. We've taken a lot of that edge off. Is Marcin actually in? Let's have a look. players. No, he's not. He's left again. So he's having game issues. Ah, there he is. He's joining. He's probably just had to reboot his game totally. But that didn't work like I wanted it to. Oh, because he's loaded in. That's the other glitch. It's annoying that when somebody loads into your game, it's like the autosave. You can't actually mine or do anything. There you go. It's there we go. That's good. He's gone again. No, he's back. Need to make him manager anyway. There we go. There's the tree gone. Yeah. So it's obviously a glitch just on Marcin. Oh dear. Notice how I'll refrain from using a swear word then. Let me just back closer for him. Oops. Mistakes are definitely made. So ladies and gents, I'm going to be AFK for literally about 5 minutes. I'm going to stand up here and whoa, there we go. He's good at that, taking the ground out from under my feet, and leave you watching how Marcin's working there. I will literally only be 5-10 minutes at most. Oh, Till's put. I tried playing this on my other computer. It's an old one, but it's still 8-core, and the game would just hard freeze my system. Temperature's okay. I had to restart the computer, which with the actual power button. It's not had any problems on this computer, even though it's not a lot better. It could be a driver issue as well, Till. Make sure you've got the latest drivers installed for your graphics especially, because that will put the extra work on the processor as well. But anyway, guys and girls, give me literally about 5-10 minutes and I will be right back. And I'm back again, guys. Oh, I have hiccups now, even better. Going into this Marcin. We're going to get the other loader, the tunnel loader. So that clean up the floor area a lot better. These pipes at the top, so I need to go. Now again, if you keep getting the floor glitch where everything you end up doing handstands in your loader because it keeps cutting into the floor, get the little tunnel loader. It's smaller, but it doesn't seem to do it, or it might do it occasionally, but nowhere near as much as the larger loader. And this little loader is so valuable in having tight turning and low clearance and stuff. You can get into areas that are just incredibly awkward with the other loaders. But you'll see what I mean about when you're clearing the floor. So the other loaders, as I said, you'll end up snagging majority of the time. This one you just come straight in. There you go. You need to do your items directly off the floor and not get caught up through bad clipping. The only trouble with this loader is obviously it doesn't hold as much dirt as the other one does. I think Marcin's AFK for a minute as well. Right, how do I get my 4 hoppers in a row? Deep drop pit merge into one. Right, okay. So what we've got here is you'll see it from this side, and then I'll show it from the back. So we've got 4 hoppers that go to 2 mergers. So there's one merger here, and then there's another merger over here, and I'll show you the back side of that from over here. So the backside of those 2 mergers in the 4 hoppers is here. Okay, you'll see. There you go. That's the 2 mergers. And if you look through there, is the 4 hoppers further through. So they then come to these 2 conveyor belts. We've got one that's running a bit higher than the other, but that's the 2 lines here. And they come down to 2 drop drop trommels. And then it carries on running through to split even further. The reason we did it that way is it's, you know, we've split it again into those 2 lines into 4 now, because it processes ores a lot quicker. So we've now got those 2 lines that have now split again into 4 wash plants, and those 4 wash plants merging again into the actual 2 drop trommels here, because then all that's coming through is the dirt, the junk dirt drops off down into 2 sell points, hence why the money is still going up slowly there, and then the gold ore actually carries on through further. So you're trying to cram it all down one line. You can cram it all down one lane, but you'll find that your plant will be processing for days, and you haven't actually captured that much ore. So for us, for example, we've got another 1,873 gold ore that's there waiting for us. Hello, I didn't realise we still had a hole there. I'll get that sorted at some point. Right, Marcin's. What did I do with a small rock truck? I'll get that out there now. I think Marcin's going to fuel up. While he's away from there, we can fill up the floor. This is actually picking up, and we just wanted to fill the floor. That's it back up there. He says it just comes on the floor again, but still. I come to get the bulldoze to clear the floor. That's the other way of doing it. That's cheating with the bulldozer, because it makes a lot of the earth disappear. I think he's moving where the fuel point is now. Oh, no, he's not. now. Back up again. Marcin's working over there again. I'm going to just carry on and then we'll try and clear out underneath here. Not only clear out underneath there, we need to put some concrete floor tiles down. I accidentally just sold my dynamite, but it's not the end of the world. So the reason we're filling this area with concrete and flooring is it's going to turn into be a great storage place for the vehicles. So it's going to end up being like a garage. So, as I was saying to you earlier, Till, that if you put your hoppers down, even on a piece of dirt like that, it didn't even look much, it will start clogging up because the dirt will actually stick to that dirt and then ends up clogging up. Hence why it does have to be clear wherever you're placing hoppers or conveyors in that effect. Try and get as many of these tiles down as I can before we get the small loader in here. Okay, that's good. Concrete blocks. Let's get some concrete blocks on here. So wrong type of concrete block. These are the ones we want. They're polished ones. I don't want polished ones at all, so I've just sold them. Two. All good. Yeah, the clogging can be annoying, buddy. Alright, let's get in there and start clearing some of this. there. There it is. I didn't use a small rock truck. Let's go and get us a rock truck. We can unload it into a rock truck. Thank you. Now we've 15 meters now. So this is what we're going to be turning into car park area for our machines. Keeping them safe and out of the weather elements. Just utilising the ramp that we've already had here. So It kind of made sense. And using this tiny tunnel loader makes life a bit easier. So let's see that box out now. Auto save. It's already starting to get a bit wider down here, which is perfect. So we still do get that little bit of clipping now and again, but it doesn't happen as much as it does with the big loader. That clipping is kind of an annoying issue. Get that out of the floor there, and I've got some more flooring tiles. A lot more concrete tiles down, giving us a bit more floor space. The rock touch almost full as well. empty the rock truck, and then get back and lay those tiles. Oops. So Till just put in his brains fried, work started at 4 in the morning, and I'm just trying to stay awake until reasonable bedtime. I redo my pipeline another day. I'm not surprised your brain's fried, buddy. 4 a.m. Not working 4 a.m. is not good. But as they say, that's why you get the big bucks. Oh. It's nice to hear when somebody says the pay's okay. You know, the pay could always be better. Of course it could. But yeah, you're happy with what you're getting. Right, so far so good. Oh, bringing it down the wrong way. Yeah, it's starting to get quite a nice little area in here. You got the point where I'm like, okay, so the crusher and then the sorter. No, I need the other. What? No, I just need. Oh my, Snapchat, and then it's just game over, even without beer. Right, if you want the quickest, easiest, cheapest plant to produce, and it will capture everything up to the point that you're getting to rot. It's simple. I'll show you. We've actually got it still set up on the old plant. So let me go and get my truck and then I will show you. This is the easiest, quickest, cheapest setup you can make that captures everything until you get to rock, and then when you get to rock, you just need to change one aspect of it and you'll capture everything from rock as well. Going through our old plant, one of our old plants, and you'll see how small it is. This is it, captures everything. Okay, so what we have hopper, the conveyor going up, to a conveyor sorter. The bottom part of the conveyor sorter, the top part of the conveyor sorter goes to storage. That will collect things like, it will collect things like coal and iron ore, etc., etc. So that's here, blasted rock. Because we're not dealing with rock, it will also collect blasted rock. But all you would do when you're at the point of rock, you would take this storage off, put another conveyor upwards to a jaw crusher, and then a fractioneer, and then storage again, and it collects everything from the blasted rock. But so the top one goes to storage, the bottom one comes up and around. Let me get up there, and goes to conveyor up again, a wash plant, a drop trommel that you collect the crap dirt into a sell point, and then into storage. And this storage then will collect your iron ore, your diamond ore, ruby ore, and everything else. That is the quickest, simplest, easiest setup you can do. So ignore all the other conveyors. That's a conveyor hopper to a conveyor sorter, top one to storage, bottom one goes off to wash plant, and then a drop trommel, and then storage. That is it. That will collect majority of the stuff. Well, if you put, like I said, the jaw crusher and that on the rock bit, it will collect everything. Well, this episode will be on YouTube, so 3 hours 12 minutes into it, you'll be able to see exactly what I was telling you. Okay, Marcin, thank you, bud. He's a good guy, is Marcin. He just carries on, jumping through everything. He's usually on the stream, so yeah, he's usually on the stream, so you can you'll usually see Marcin here. Look, he's like chomped through this again. The guy he's a beast. He just goes through everything. You know, just, wow. What more can I say? In fact, I will probably... The stream's been on for 3 hours now, guys, so I will probably call it a day as well. I will be on tomorrow. From about 1 PM UK time. So... yeah, glad you found this as well, Till. It's it's been a pleasure chatting to you. So if you're around tomorrow, like I said, I'm about from about 1 o'clock British time, which at the moment is 4 in the afternoon British time. So as a reference. But yeah, and if you're watching on YouTube, guys, give us a like, drop us a comment. and give us a subscribe. It really helps the channel. We are new, literally about 2 to 3 weeks into it now. So it's all good. You know, we really appreciate everybody that gives us support and watches along. So until then, thanks to Marcin, thanks to Till. Take care, Till. We shall hopefully see you and chat to you again. But until next time, guys, take care. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.